The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Memphis Redbirds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 27 will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
The windup and the 0-1. On, he pops it up. Rodriguez into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 0.
At the plate, Austin Dean. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Hey! Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Number 39 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and 0 now.
I got 3-0.
Now here's the pitch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Settling in now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Any hitter will tell you that
Batting
a shot
third,
like that just
the
feels
third
different.
baseman,
It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Standing in now, Lucas Erceg, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Now the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Kane on third. Rodriguez is over at second with one down in the inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Striding in, Ben Gamble. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
Michaelis has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses. It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Lucan Baker.
The first baseman, Lucan Baker.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Broxton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
At the plate, Andrew Kisner takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger
Batting
right
fifth.
there. He's lucky
Right
he's getting
fielder,
his baseball back.
number 26.
In now, Justin Williams.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
One there. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes
Leading
the
off
first
for
baseman,
San Antonio,
Ryan Healy.
the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here it comes.
The count is 1 and 2.
Popped him up. Kisner has a play. 1 out.
Batting seven.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
At the plate now, Mark Mathias. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Baker is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Digging in now, Manny Pena. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Eric Lauer.
Into the box now, Eric Lauer, fouled away. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy.
Now
You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball just inside.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they move on top 4-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting,
To the
shortstop,
plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Edmundo Sosa, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Edmundo
Lots of baseball left in this
Sosa.
one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some
the
runs.
third baseman,
Oh, man,
number
you
5,
can't hit a ball any
Brendan
harder than that. I mean, this ball
Donovan.
gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Into the box now, Brendan Donovan. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
Batting 9.
So far this
pitcher,
inning,
number
4
39,
pitches and 2 outs.
Miles
Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box, Miles Michaelis. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on the show right after this.
Leading
Ready for another chance? Lucas Erceg.
off
He'll
for
get us
San
going in the
Antonio,
home half of
the
inning number
third
3.
baseman, Lucas Erceg.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Now here it comes. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Popped up. Baker is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Keon Broxton.
Striding in once again, Keon Broxton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch.
That's low. No, inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Pitch popped up. Martinez is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamel.
So coming to the plate, Ben Gamel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Justin Turner.
Leading
He's 0
off
for
for
1
Memphis,
after grounding out
the
in his
center
only
fielder,
trip to the plate so
Justin
far.
Turner.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back
batting,
fastballs.
the
Hitter was
second
able to
baseman,
keep his hands through,
Jose
deliver a nice line drive.
Martinez.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 0.
Into the box now, Austin Dean, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Standing in now, JBaker, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Broxton's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Now
great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in, Andrew Kisner. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Healy is under it to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Missions lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in next, the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Turner is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Mathias. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Popped up, and no one will get this one. Now the 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Manny Pena, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
3-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
1 strike.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher.
Eric.
Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eric Lauer is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Soft liner to the right side, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Antonio's out in front, 4-1. So digging in now, Justin Williams.
Memphis,
0 for 1
right
for him
fielder.
here in this one.
Number 26.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Rodriguez into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Into the box, Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
The third
Now,
baseman,
one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball left side. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lorenzo
The
Cain.
center fielder.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Coming to the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And now a pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Here comes a left fielder. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Lucas Airset.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Now at the plate, Lucas Ersig. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over.
Your
Lane
attention,
Thomas
please.
will grab a bat and
In
lead
hitting
things
for
off
Memphis,
here in the top of the 6th.
Number 35, Lane Thomas.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but
Now
a great
batting,
job by the
the
right
center
fielder to
fielder,
cut it off and keep
Justin
it to a single.
Nice
Turner.
aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Into the box
Now
now,
batting,
Jose
second
Martinez.
baseman, Jose
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Matthias will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 0.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Dean. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lucan Baker.
At the plate, Lucan Baker, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. lifted into center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the sixth coming up. The Missions lead it 4-3.
Ladies and
Jesus
gentlemen,
Cruz
your
enters to do the
attention,
pitching
please.
in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for Memphis, number 86, Jesus Cruz.
Standing in, Keon Broxton. He got under one
Leading
and
up
popped
for
out his
San
last time
Antonio,
up.
Yeah, I don't
the
mind
right
him
fielder,
trying to drive the ball in the
Keon
air, but he can't collapse the
Broxton.
backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Cruz, just 24 years of age. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy, and it's now 5-3.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, was able to drive it out of the yard.
In now, Mark Mathias.
Mathias.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Manny Pena would be next. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. San Antonio's out in front, 5-3. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Kisner. He singled and
Memphis,
popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Stepping in, Justin Williams. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher.
Now
you make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Thomas Jenkins comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Thomas Jenkins.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Kisner is on his way home. He comes across to score. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
The third baseman, number 5.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
To the plate now, Brendan Donovan. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jesus Cruz. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Erseg is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, the center fielder, Justin.
Now back to
Turner.
the top of the lineup, stepping in, Justin Turner. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
Takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Drew Rasmussen.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Inside ball.
On, he pops it up. Rodriguez into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters. If he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
For the
So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are all tied 5-5. Cody Whitley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Memphis.
7th.
Number 38, Cody.
Digging in, Manny Pena. It was a walk in his last trip.
Leading off for the Missions, the catcher, Manny Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Your
Billy
attention,
McKinney
please.
will grab a bat and
Big
hit for the pitcher
for your
here.
missions, number 22, Billy McKinney.
And he fouls this one off. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there,
Now
but
batting,
he can take comfort
the
in knowing
center
that he
fielder,
represents the
Lorenzo.
go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he misses with it, ball four, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronnie.
Now in the box,
Rodriguez.
Ronnie Rodriguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with one away. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1.
That's ball three.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he takes a look at strike three called, and that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now.
That was a big strike out there,
Now
guys.
batting,
The best
third
pitchers
baseman,
have the ability to strike
Lucas
guys out when they really need to. And
Ayerson.
that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Lucas Ayerson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5.
Your
Preston
attention,
Gainey
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for the
do so to
mission,
start the 8th.
Number 49, Preston Gainey.
At the plate, Austin Dean. He's working on
Leading
a
off
1
for
for
Memphis,
3 thus far.
The left fielder, number 0.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch fouled off. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Now batting
into the box, Lucan Baker, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Ready once again, Andrew Kisner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game,
Number
D-Row.
26.
3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Justin Williams, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gamble is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Now batting, Edmundo Sosa. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Broxton's under it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Redbirds lead it 6-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Brebbia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Batting in the 6th spot.
John Nagowski will
60.
also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order
now
here on
right
that double switch.
And batting 9. Number 34.
Stepping in, Keon Broxton. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Brebbia was born in Massachusetts. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's
now
true.
Batting,
so in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Ben Gamel. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dean is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Memphis is out on top, 6-5. Standing in, Brendan Donovan. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
Donovan.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And it's 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
That was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, John Nagowski. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now
Justin Turner will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Knee high, he barehands it. He gathers the throw. What a play. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Redbirds lead it 6-5. Jordan Hicks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Now at the plate, Mark Mathias. 0 for 3 with a couple of
for
strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Second baseman, Mark Mathias.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So stepping in, Manny Pena. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Your
David
attention,
Freitas
please.
will be called upon
Big
here to
hitting
hit
for
with the
your
game
mission.
on the line.
Number 20, David Freitas.
To first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder,
the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days. But it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. And he fouls this one off. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Memphis came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Cody Whitley takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Redbirds. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Missions, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
First ever game here in San Antonio, as we are now into the AAA Pacific Coast League here at home. San Antonio losing this ball game, their first night at home in the AAA city of San Antonio. Memphis winning the first of the 3-game series. And got to say, we got plenty more games left of this homestand. 2 more games against Memphis and 4 games against Nashville. Let's go over your runs, hits, and errors first for the victorious Memphis Redbirds. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. For San Antonio, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Justin Turner will be the player of the game as he did a 2 for 5, a home run that led to 2 on the board. Cody Whitley taking the win on a mound. Jordan Hicks taking the save. Preston Gainey taking the loss for San Antonio here tonight. Well, tomorrow night, 7:05, our first pitch of the game, as we start the second of this 3-game series. And gotta say, we are ready to bring you a lot of action in this season here in the AAA Pacific Coast League. And gotta say, that right there is going to be good too. But for all of us, we want to wish you a good night here in the AAA city of San Antonio, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good night, guys. 6-5, final score, Memphis wins against San Antonio.